Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you had a meeting. Shall I make some coffee?
Don't worry, Edna, they won't be stopping.
Just the sort of attitude that lost you the factory contract.
Let's at least listen to what they've got to say. We'll have those coffees, please, Edna.
Nothing would make me work with you.
Well, then you're a bigger fool than I thought. You are after that strikes contract to save this business. And like I said, I happen to have won that contract.
Right, yes. Of course you have. It's just a little thing, like Jimmy said. You haven't got any trucks.
How thick do you think we are?
Rishi's got cash. Stacks of it.
We can buy trucks. Just makes more sense to go into partnership.
So, we are here to generously offer you our hard-won contract for a stake in this. Your all but bankrupt little company. And if you play nice, we will throw in the factory haulage as a bonus. But if you're not interested, you can go to bigger companies with more ambition. Okay, let's go. Wasting our time.
Carl, if any of this is true, all you've got to sell is an introduction. A bit of oil in the machinery. We'd be willing to pay a finder's fee. Say what? £1,000?
You've got to be joking. Let's start at 25.
25,000? Are you out of your mind?
I am talking percentage. I would like 25% of this company signed over to me.
Just clear off and stop wasting our time.
Let's go, Rishi. I told you he was too stupid to see the writing on the wall, and in a few weeks you'll be going under anyway. Edna, I would start looking for a job now if I were you, because it's tough finding work at your age.
I know things are bad, Mr. James, but they're not that bad, are they?
She's trying it on. Edna, get Bill Strikes on the phone. Let's see what's really happening.
So, still on answer phone. I've left a message.
We'll keep trying. We need to speak to him tonight.
Hi, can you finish early? There's a big sale on in town. Designer wear, hardly worn.
You do know we're skinned, don't you?
Mm-hmm, which is why I'm saving money on a sale.
Me and Carl have got stuff to talk about.
What stuff?
Charity trying to con her way into our business?
Oh, you're not going to work with that cow.
No chance.
Except she thinks she's got us over a barrel.
Why?
She was in here with Rishi Sharma claiming that she has the strikes contract.
Ah. And does she?
Well, you know what charity's like. Bit of bribery, bending the rules, breaking the law.
Bottom line is, there is absolutely no way that we are giving her 25% of our business.
Obviously. But if she really does have the contract, well, then the rest is just haggling.
She might have a point. We need that deal.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. We all know what charity's like.
Exactly. Thank you, Edna. I wouldn't trust her with Angel's money box.
But what if Strikes does? Without that contract, this business goes belly up.
Maybe. But charity is not the answer. Edna, try that number again.
Well, if you say so.
Well, if you won't talk to her, I will.
Don't you even think about it!
Well, we've still got a company. It's mine as much as it is yours.
All right. No work today.
Oh, no, we are working.
Oh, my mistake. It was me thinking you were knocking back drinks and having a laugh.
Well, that can be work, if you've planned things right. Oh, you can't say that wasn't fun.
Oh, of course it was, but I wish you'd have held off till we had the final nod from Strikes. At least we've got him hooked.
Well, I prefer the organ grinder, but I'll settle for the monkey.
I could get Carl to up his offer to 10 grand and get you a management job in the office.
What part of 25% do you not understand?
You can't really expect that.
I don't. I reckon you're both going to just sit back and go under.
We could maybe go to 10.
Goodbye, Jimmy. Enjoy bankruptcy, OK?
15.
You know my terms.
Oh, come on, Charity. You've got to give him something to take back to his brother.
Oh, OK. 20. But we do have a lot of other companies we need to talk to.
Like anybody else would be desperate enough. And we need to see the signed deal with strikes before we agree to anything.
Whatever. Offer stays open till midnight, so you better go and tell Carl to get his skates on.
If strikes doesn't come through, we're in real trouble.
Well, we better get him over now with the contract, hadn't we?
Been waiting for you to call.
You look like a burglar breaking into your own office. It's all right, there's no one around, I've checked. You're worried Charity might have followed you.
She's busy.
Yeah, you won't always be that lucky. How long do you think you can keep this your dirty little secret?
I told you. It's not like that.
Yeah, you told me. But where I'm from, a bloke's word ain't worth the paper it's written on. You're asking me to put my life and your kids in your hands.
Just tell me what I need to do. What are you worried about?
Oh, everything.
Me too. I have never been in a situation like this before. I'm terrified that Charity's gonna find out before I'm ready
Yeah,
to...
but if she does, then what are you gonna do?
Get us through it. There is one thing that I know for sure. Whatever it takes to look after you and my baby, I am going to do it. You have to believe that.
I believe you mean it.
So, do we have an agreement?
I'll have a look. But I'm not making any promises.
Guess I can't offer you one of these in your condition.
That's what got us into this mess. So what happens now?
We look at the flat.
I don't think so.
What's wrong with it?
I'm the one that's gonna have to live there. I'm the one that gets the final choice.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm gonna be a kept woman, I expect all the perks.
Now, I really would prefer that you didn't call it that.
It's what everyone else will. Worse when Charity finds out.
I'm painfully aware of that.
You'll be needing a good solicitor, and not just for her. You've promised you're gonna provide for our kid. And I'm gonna hold you to it. Whatever happens.
Well, this is nice. Very civilized.
Always like to do business over a fine wine.
Certainly clinched a few deals this way in the old days. Be glad you're putting that contract into safe hands.
About that, I do have to consider other proposals.
Oh, yeah, of course you do, Bill. For show, for the board.
Actually, I'm afraid I have to take them seriously. All of them.
Okay, you said this was a done deal.
Well, it might have been if it was just down to me, but I do have committees to deal with, tenders to consider.
You won't get a better offer than ours.
And that may be. Well, we'll come to a decision in the next few days.
We? And when did you stop having the final say in your own company? You're gonna give us that contract, Bill.
Funny, if I didn't know better, that might have almost sounded like a threat. Well, thanks for the drinks, but I do have another appointment to go to.
Oh, don't worry about that. Jane knows you're gonna be a bit delayed.
Jane?
That is where you're going, isn't it?
How did you know that?
We're old friends.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, we used to work together when we weren't much more than nippers. You don't forget friends like that.
Top up?
I love the earrings you got her. Must have set you back a bit.
They weren't cheap.
And I expect she's been helping you through a difficult time. You know, what with your wife being ill.
Let's leave Margaret out of this.
Of course, very wise. I mean, you wouldn't want her having any sort of shock right now, would you? Bad news. So, where were we with that contract?
As long as you can deliver what you promised in the proposal, it's yours.
About the committee?
They'll do whatever I tell them. I'll make the official announcement tomorrow morning.
Why wait till then? Got the contract already here. All you have to do, sign here. Oh, I knew you'd see things my way.
You would take trash then, and you're still the same now.
Pleasure doing business with you, Bill.
Must remind my son never to cross you.
What's that?
Bill Strikes, mobile number.
How did you get that?
Call from Declan's office.
It appears your wife has her uses, Jimmy. Hello? Mr. Strikes, it's Carl King here. I just wanted to call you about our tender. Right. I see. Yeah? Okay. Oh! The bitch!
He nearly had a heart attack.
Are you disapproving of my methods?
Not while I'm on your side. Tell me, is it all plain sailing from here?
As long as we can fulfill our side of the proposal.
What do we do if the kings don't come through?
Oh, probably about 6 months fraud.
Doing business with you is never dull.
Carl.
Hey, boys. Nice of you to join us.
Let's cut the small talk, shall we? I've heard all about your negotiations with Jimmy. We think 20% is far too much. We're willing to settle on 17.5, dependent on seeing the contract, of course.
It's 20% now, or I'll pick up the company for a song when you've gone bankrupt. So, do we have a deal?
If we go ahead, we'll want our solicitor to go over every clause in the contract.
Absolutely, we don't trust you either.
And 20% doesn't mean you get to make any decisions.
Nothing to worry about then, have you?
Okay, we've got a deal.
I've got a bottle of scotch in the house. I hope you'll join our celebration.
Thanks. Have you managed to pull that off? The way I heard it, you didn't have a cat in hell's chance of getting hold of that contract.
I have my methods. Oh, Carl, you really must learn not to underestimate me now we're going to be working together.